Hello everyone, this is my reaction to the first ISC in 2024, Extra Vehicular Particulars. The old EVA system was terrible, especially going back into a ship with local gravity was bad. You usually just fall down and then it took like 15 seconds until your character stood up and you had control over your character again.
Which brings us to what's coming this year. So there's multiple aspects of the new VA system that makes it a lot more versatile. The first is that when you start looking around, it's your camera and your head that's moving. Your body, most of the time, doesn't. So if I'm heading in a certain direction and I want to see what's behind me, I can just look behind me, but I see my body. I get that instant frame of reference as to where I am, where my body is, and it just grounds the experience.
So with the new system, we put the player into a more prone pose, kind of a superhero pose, makes them a much smaller silhouette when traversing around areas.
Can you show us how the EVA works? Show us how the EVA works.
So now EVA works like this. You move forward and you...
Of course, the old EVA system was terrible, but the new system is an oversimplification like everything else we got in the last 6 years. It feels now like this. Iron Man in space. I guess we have to take what Chris gives us. Star Citizen is feeling more and more like Fortnite in space, a kiddie game, and this is just another step. And I only see a very few small thrusters. Where are the big thrusters? I guess it's just more magic.
The features we're going to be bringing out at some point later, soon. We've got zero-G Traversal, and that's you attaching to a surface. In the previous system, again, because the character was upright the entire time, it just wouldn't have gelled well with that feature. You're effectively in prone, but attached to a surface. And you're moving along that surface or gliding along it if you sprint.
This would not work in real life unless you have handles or you have magnetic clamps. This would be like trying to walk on a small asteroid. You cannot, you would just push yourself away from the asteroid. And this would never work in zero-G. You would just push yourself away unless, again, you have handles or you have magnetic clamps.
So you'll have a finite amount of fuel, and just that little boost could be enough just to get you back to the safety of a space station or your ship.
Limited amount of fuel makes total sense, of course, but I wonder how limited. Will this just be another time sink, like dying of thirst in 90 minutes?
It's not always easy to select the interaction that you're looking for.
Not always easy, not always easy, not always easy. I hate the slow, non-intuitive and clunky inner thought system, something that is quick and easy in other games, like for example picking up a gun lying on the ground, is a terrible experience with inner thought system. It can only get better.
We've introduced the new interaction prompt, which will show you which item you will interact with by just tapping F, and will also show you the type of interaction that will be performed.
Most games are using a focus system. Sometimes there's a dot in the center of the screen, and whatever you have in focus is the item you will interact with. But now in Star Citizen you still have to press F. Yeah, this is not good.
We've also introduced the personal interaction wheel, which instead of the list view will now give us a nice radio menu that lets you select exactly what you want to do.
Interaction wheels are a crutch for console games. Yeah, you only have a controller, so you need this. I hate it when I play a PC game and the game forces me to use an interaction wheel. Yeah, this feels bad.
If the player changes the default item on that item, the selection will be saved across all the items that match that state and the item category.
It picks up on what you want to do with different item types.
I never had any problem in any other game just to pick up an item. It's in my inventory, I can put it on a quick slot and then I have it. And here we still have this very slow and clunky system and no focus system. I have to try this in game, of course, but color me very skeptical that this will be any better than what we have right now. This was my reaction to yesterday's ISC. Let me know what you think in the comments below and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, Flickr, fire when ready. Oops. Okay. Okay, we learned something, Flickr. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.